Again, back out here today. As you can see, super windy. I know it's probably going to be a bit warm today, but so far this morning it's a bit windy. Neighbors. I love my neighbors. I love people most of the time. Anywho, I want to kind of reiterate what I want to do with this. I don't want this to turn out to be another debate cast. I don't want to bring up these subjects, bring up these different topics to debate. No, I want it to be more of a sharecast, a safe space where any and all people can chime in on whatever it is I'm talking about in each specific video. You can give your feelings, your insights. Maybe you know more about whatever it is that we talk about. I want it to be more of a coming together as a people, one humanity, sharing our thoughts, views on different things, our concerns, our fears, and our hopes. Now, I know yesterday I kind of touched upon in the beginning about president or government or politicians usually mostly being thought about as horrible or what have you. I don't remember the specifics of exactly how I put it, but that wasn't my view. I would have to say that was more of a view of what is presented to us out here in the world. Now, honestly, I don't believe politicians or government or any leaders are inherently bad. Now, I don't know much on the subject. I don't know any politicians personally. And I tend, like I said, to be a more positive person. So I choose not to really think of them as all bad people. Now, I know there are some bad. There's some bad in every facet of life. Every different aspect. But the majority, I feel, has the right intentions in heart. And some of them, they do things or feel they have to do things for reasons. When it comes to politics, I don't usually like talking about it too much because it can be a really heated subject, and I don't want this to be a debate, like I said. As the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I don't envy the president, no matter which one we get, and each time we get one, for the things they have to do, the decisions they have to make, and that goes for the government, Supreme Court, any of those. Because I truly believe the decisions they make are hard for them as well, a lot of the time. I do believe we have always had great people leading this country with our best interests at heart. I believe we've always had great people in the government, president, Supreme Court, and we always will. Now, are we going to have bad ones that have the wrong interests in mind? Yes. I think that's always going to be. But then again, we don't even know their situations or their story. So anyway, moving on from that, I just wanted to touch on that because I didn't want it to come off like that. Like I said, I love the USA. I love our country. I choose to believe that our leaders are mostly great people who do care So anyway, checking in for today, like I said I would, touching on that, and just wanted to reiterate that I don't want to have these sessions turn into arguments, heated debates, whatever you want to call it. I want it to just be a space where we can share without judgment, talk about our concerns, and share our hopes. And with me, I know my kids, most of them are grown. They feel like the first thing I should talk about or touch on is either mom stuff or things to do with cleaning, or little tips and tricks for fixing things, or because those are all my forte. Really good at it too. But I've also been a medical assistant. I've also worked as a cashier in fast food, worked in retail, delivery driver, you name it. So not everything, but I have lived. And all along the way, been a mother first. So there's going to be a lot I can share that I know. And I'm a pretty open person, pretty open mom. There's nothing that we can't talk about with my kids or with anybody. I'm good at sharing. I'm not so paranoid. Within reason. It'll be different things. Like I said, I want this to be a safe space on this platform, whichever platform I put it on, that we can share about different things, because I love all people. We are all equal. My mother used to say, when we die, we are all equal again, and that money doesn't make you better. You might think it does, but you can't take it with you. She always taught me, you're not better than anyone, and no one's better than you. We all bleed red. And that's how I live my life. I love all people. We are all humanity. So I want this to be a space where we can all comment and share about the things that I might decide to bring up, each time. And I will be doing the videos with my WalkCast, because especially if I put a little bit more speed into my walk, which it needs to be more of a brisk one. I feel besides that, and trying to look at comments while walking and stuff, that would probably be too hard. So with my WalkCast, I will talk. I will walk and I will talk. And I will go over and check in with any comments or, concerns, hopes anyone has left. At the end of the day, each time, certain things that stand out, I feel akin to or touch my heart, I will mention you. Now, another idea I did have, and bear with me, this is still a work in progress. I have so many ideas. I am a very creative person, and sometimes the ideas flow faster than I can carry them out. I have decided, since I'm going to do these videos for my WalkCast, I will do a park cast, which will be the live one. I will sit at the park And that's when I will do a live cast. And then we can interact. I thought that was a pretty good idea. Those are my 2 babies right now. So again, checking in for today. As I said, I want us to all be able to talk about things without judgment, without criticism. Corrective criticism, I can get that. I can get with that. But let's hear each other out and share. Try to heal. Try to understand what's going on about any and every different thing that we talk about, and do what I've always done, or try to see everyone else's side of it too, because I can see all sides. I'm not perfect. Definitely am not. Have not always done the best thing. Have made bad choices. Have made mistakes. But it has made me. And I'm not going to say I was a bad person. I was always a good person with a good heart. I've been through some bad things in my life. But, like I said, it has just added to who I was and enriched who I am. The wisdom I have gained through it, God, it's priceless. So I'm at the end of my day with you here. I love sharing. I think this is going to be a great idea. Thanks to any of you who join in. Don't be afraid to comment. That's what I want. And I will see you guys next time. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video.